Joe Jordan's hand clearly touched the ball in that penalty area back in 1977, yet he kissed his hand afterwards and claimed it was fair. This moment changed football history and sparked decades of anger from Welsh fans. But there's so much more to the story of the man they called Jaws. Joseph Jordan was born on December 15, 1951, and became one of Scottish football's most iconic figures. His journey started humbly at Greenock Morton in 1968, playing part-time before his talent caught the eye of bigger clubs. By 1970, he had moved to Leeds United, beginning a career that would take him to some of Europe's biggest stages. Jordan's playing career reads like a who's who of football greatness. After 8 years at Leeds, he joined Manchester United in 1978. Then came moves to Italy with Milan and Hellas Verona, before finishing his playing days at Southampton and Bristol City. Across his entire career, he made 456 appearances and scored 106 goals. These numbers tell the story of a consistent performer at the highest level. But numbers alone don't capture Joe Jordan's true impact. He holds a record that will likely never be broken in Scottish football. Jordan remains the only Scottish player ever to score in 3 consecutive FIFA World Cup tournaments. He found the net in West Germany 1974, Argentina 1978, and Spain 1982. This achievement becomes even more impressive when you consider Scotland's struggles to progress beyond group stages in major tournaments. Jordan's World Cup journey began in spectacular fashion. In Scotland's opening match against Zaire in 1974, he scored the second goal in a commanding 2-0 victory. Later in the same tournament, he netted a crucial last-minute equaliser against Yugoslavia in a 1-1 draw. Despite finishing unbeaten, Scotland went out on goal difference. 4 years later in Argentina, Jordan continued his scoring streak. Playing under manager Ali MacLeod, he scored in Scotland's opening 3-1 defeat to Peru. He also played a vital role in Scotland's surprising 3-2 victory over the Netherlands, assisting Kenny Dalglish's equaliser. The unique milestone was completed in Spain, 1982. Jordan scored in the 2-2 draw against the USSR, securing his place in history. Significantly, he was substituted due to injury in this very match, which proved to be his final appearance for Scotland. His international career spanned nearly a decade, earning 52 caps and scoring 11 goals. Jordan's reputation as the man for the big occasion was established early. On September 26, 1973, he scored the decisive winning goal with a diving header in a 2-1 comeback victory against Czechoslovakia at Hampden Park. This crucial goal secured Scotland's qualification for the 1974 World Cup, marking their first appearance in the finals since 1958. His consistent goal scoring across 3 World Cups, despite Scotland's recurring group stage eliminations, positioned him as an individual beacon of excellence. His goals weren't just statistical additions, but often critical moments that kept Scotland's hopes alive, even if briefly. But it's the controversy from October 12, 1977, that still haunts Welsh football today. Scotland faced Wales in a crucial World Cup qualifier that would determine who went to Argentina, 1978. The match was controversially moved from Cardiff's Ninian Park to Liverpool's Anfield due to concerns over Welsh crowd disorder. This decision effectively turned a Welsh home game into a Scottish advantage, with Anfield dominated by Scottish supporters. Jordan himself acknowledged this impact, recalling that it became Scotland's home game and gave them the edge. 12 minutes from time, with the score still goalless, came the moment that changed everything. French referee Robert Wirtz awarded Scotland a penalty after judging that Welsh defender Dave Jones had handled the ball following an aerial challenge with Jordan. The controversy was immediate. Replays clearly showed Jordan's arm making contact with the ball, not Jones's hand. What made it worse was Jordan's reaction. He was seen kissing his hand once the penalty was awarded, a gesture widely interpreted as acknowledging his deception. Don Masson converted the penalty to give Scotland a 1-0 lead, and Kenny Dalglish added a second to seal a 2-0 victory. Welsh goalkeeper Di Davies explicitly tried to inform the referee that it was Jordan's hand, but Wirtz threatened him with a yellow card if he continued protesting. Despite overwhelming evidence, Jordan has consistently maintained that it was a fair decision and has never publicly admitted to deliberate handball. He famously asserted that it was a handball, and Scotland got the decision rightly so. Jordan rarely speaks about the incident, and when he does, he remains unrepentant. He argues that Scotland were overall better and deserved the victory regardless of the penalty. For Wales, this remains one of the greatest grievances in their football history. The incident is often cited as arguably the first of their glorious failures in attempting to qualify for major tournaments. The handball controversy reinforced Jordan's hardman image, but this reputation was built on much more than one incident. Early in his career at Leeds United reserves, he lost his front teeth in a goalmouth scramble. He initially lost 2 teeth from an accidental kick while diving for a header, then later lost 2 more. This distinctive physical characteristic gave him a frightening smile that significantly contributed to his formidable presence. The nickname Jaws stuck, and it became deeply synonymous with his fearsome reputation on the pitch. His tough reputation transcended borders. In Italy, where he played for Milan and Hellas Verona, he was known as the Shark, a local variation of his English nickname. Jordan was characterised as an all-action centre-forward, known for his power in the air and hold-up play. He was consistently described as a strong, fearless and committed player with skill to match and good aerial abilities. His robust playing style naturally led to numerous physical challenges and altercations on the field. One incident that solidified his hardman image occurred during his Manchester United career. In a 1980 FA Cup third-round replay against Tottenham at Old Trafford, Jordan clashed with goalkeeper Milija Alisic. The confrontation resulted in Alisic suffering a dislocated jaw. This incident was described as a revenge act, suggesting retaliation for Alisic repeatedly charging Jordan during corners. The match gained further notoriety as Glenn Hoddle was forced to play in goal after Alisic's injury. The Times ranked Jordan as the 34th hardest man in football history in 2007. His reputation was global. He was considered the hardest man for Milan in an era full of tough players during his time in Italy. His competitive fire continued beyond playing days, including a famous touchline spat with Gennaro Gattuso while Jordan was assistant manager at Tottenham. Despite his intimidating image, some offered nuanced perspectives. Former Wales goalkeeper Di Davies, who was on the receiving end of the Hand of God incident, described Jordan as a fierce competitor on the pitch, but a gentleman off it. This indicated respect for his character outside the heat of battle. Jordan's commitment to football extended far beyond his playing career. He seamlessly transitioned into management and coaching, demonstrating his enduring dedication to the sport. His managerial roles included 2 stints at Bristol City, first as player manager from 1988 to 1990, then as manager from 1994 to 1997. A notable achievement was leading Bristol City to promotion to Division 2 in 1990. He also managed Hearts in the Scottish Premier Division from 1990 to 1993. Under his management, Hearts achieved a commendable second-place finish in the 1991 to 92 season, trailing Rangers by 9 points and finishing 1 point ahead of Celtic. Despite this success, he was controversially sacked after a poor run. Jordan asserted in 2010 that his dismissal was undeserved. His coaching career saw extensive work as an assistant manager, often alongside prominent figures like Harry Redknapp. He worked at Celtic with the Northern Ireland national team, Huddersfield, Portsmouth, Tottenham, Queen's Park Rangers, Middlesbrough, and, most recently, at Bournemouth until 2021. The sheer volume and duration of his coaching roles indicate that Jordan's experience, tactical knowledge, and formidable presence were highly valued in the coaching realm. His intense competitive spirit remained evident throughout, as shown by his continued confrontations and unwavering self-belief. Joe Jordan's career embodies a complex legacy that makes him an enduring icon. He's simultaneously revered as a national hero for his unparalleled World Cup scoring record and remains a figure of lasting controversy due to the Hand of God incident. His hard man image, stemming from an accidental injury but reinforced by his unrepentant attitude and aggressive playing style, served as both a defining characteristic and strategic asset. This inherent duality of hero and villain, skillful striker and formidable enforcer ensures his continued relevance in football discussions. Jordan was truly a man for the big occasion, whose legacy transcends simple statistics and continues to provoke debate decades after his retirement.